who better than the head honcho behind Toy Fair magazine to tell us what toys we need in our cubicle this holiday season, huh? Nobody! That's who. Plus, Brenda discovers that this guy is not the man they think he is at home. Oh no, he's a rocket man. And finally, is 50 minutes enough time to place Half-Life 2 on the must-own list? Find out! Now playing both good cop and bad cop, it's Attack of the Show!
Pick up on this.
I was pulling them in.
I was just pointing.
That's good. You're taunting them as they got
and
a vote.
us together.
Nice accent.
You like it? Yeah.
It's Monday. Welcome everybody. Attack of the Show. I broke the law this morning, Sarah.
Why?
On
Why would you do
accident.
that?
It was totally on accident, but I broke it and it felt good. I'm
Okay.
not even gluing it back together.
Well, Kevin, I guess I should ask how you broke the law because
glad you
that
asked.
sounds
It's a big
pretty
deal. I'm
dangerous.
still here. I'm surprised I am not handcuffed in shackles right
What
now.
did you do?
You know,
Did
in
you
a
kill a
shower
man?
with 13 sweaty men pretending I hate it.
Did you commit grand theft auto robbery?
No, much less cooler than that, actually. I went out and bought a CD this weekend. I actually, it was a collection of them. It was Dion, the Essential Dion. Big Dion fan. Celine.
Oh, Celine.
Yeah, we
I
have
thought you meant Dionne Warwick.
No,
totally
no.
different.
Very
totally
different. Very
Okay.
different CD
All right.
collection.
So you bought some Celine.
Bought
Who
some
doesn't
Celine,
love
took it
her?
home, ripped it to the old computer in MP3 form, was listening to it all weekend, enjoying it. Swiffer in the kitchen naked. Then I bring it into work this morning because I figure I'm going to be doing some work. I got to have my Dion, got to have Celine going through my earbuds.
Okay.
Ripped it to my work computer. Turns out that is illegal.
Why?
Well, thanks to Sony.
Okay.
Now, we've been talking about, you do
Sony.
the feed thing. Do you pay attention when you read it?
Half and half.
I figured. You've been talking a lot lately about this rootkit thing which happened. Which,
Yes, the rootkits.
yeah, some Sony CDs have protection on it that when you put it on your computer, it installs software that can be, exploited through back doors and open you up to hackers and give out personal information and all this jazz. Well, as if that wasn't bad enough, another giant blow, in my opinion, to Sony's PR here is something that the EFF.org translated. It's their end-user license agreement.
Or the EULA.
The
We talk
EULA.
about those sometimes.
We love the EULA.
Lots of programs have them.
Pretty much all computer software programs have them, and it's to protect the developers
Sure,
and
yeah.
generally to screw the consumer.
And it's your right to read and understand it, and,
Of course.
and kind of your duty.
Of course. Well,
Yeah.
thankfully, the EFF did it for us.
Okay.
And some of the stuff in this thing is pathetic. This is Sony BMG's EULA, and some of the highlights are as such: you cannot listen to music on your work computer. The wording itself says that you can only listen on a personal home computer system owned by you.
Well, Kevin, I mean, you don't do much at work anyway, so I would feel like
True.
listening to a CD at work is counterproductive. I mean, you're supposed to be working, so what's the problem?
Well, I bought it. It should be my right to listen to it wherever I want.
No.
All
When
right,
you're
wait,
out,
hold on. What if I file for bankruptcy? This is also in there. If you file for bankruptcy, you have to delete all your music.
well, you filed for bankruptcy. I mean, you failed.
I obviously had money when I bought the CD. It's my CD.
But you failed at life, therefore no more fun.
All right.
You're bankrupt.
All right.
You know?
How about they're not liable for anything more than $5? So if you put in their CD, it installs their software in the background, destroys your entire computer, years and years, terabytes of hentai gone. They're only liable for $5?
But you have such bad taste in music that do you really think it's worth more than that? I mean, this is something to. I mean, let's think about this. Let's dig a little deeper. You know?
Leave the country, lose your music. You don't get to take your MP3s with you if you leave the country.
Well,
Why?
was it an import CD?
Well, it was going to be when I bring it. It's going to be an export now. Why not?
You can't make a non-import an import. That's like the basic rule of music. I learned it at Amoeba.
All right, fine. I see what you're doing, and that's cute. But I mean, this is really pathetic. This is a big deal. And the saddest part, as if they weren't big, mean corporate bad guys yet. Let's say you get broken into. Let's say little Sarah Lane. Oh, someone breaks into your sweet little cottage home while you're baking cookies, and they steal everything. They take everything you own, including your CD collection. You now have to delete the music from your computer. You're not allowed to keep it on your computer because the original CDs have been stolen.
Oh my God! Wow. You know, it really explains so much. This is all coming together.
What do you mean? I don't know. What?
So what did they steal?
They stole everything. They stole my TV, my DVD player, all my CDs. They stole everything. I mean, thank goodness I had all my music on my computer, so at least I have that. You know?
Oh, I get it.
I mean, and up until now, I was like, I
had no
think I
idea.
might have dreamt it or something. That was so weird.
Right. I mean, the house getting broken into one thing, but then the dude in the suit running through your back window, I guess, to get to his car,
He
which was in
ran
your backyard.
right through the window. I had to replace it.
Oh,
it's a mess.
it's terrible.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry,
there's
Sarah.
mosquitoes in my bedroom now.
That's horrible. That's the only thing stopping you from getting bit. All right. Bring it in. Just do it. Let's do it.
Oh, God.
I have something cool to show off here.
Goodness.
Come on.
Is
Thanks,
there,
Gary.
Is there room
That's Gary,
for
by the
all
way.
three
Bye,
of us
Gary.
here?
No, yeah, there is plenty. We'll make
right.
make some room.
Okay.
Man,
All
he
right.
just ran off real quick. I was going to plug his MySpace page. This is the Midway.
okay.
It's a stand-up arcade Series 1. It's made by a company called Big Electronic Games.
So this isn't like some old arcade. This is like a new arcade that you can go out and buy.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually get it at Target. So like,
Not an arcade game.
yeah, an arcade game. Let's get some Sinistar going here.
Huge room.
Listen to that. That's classic. 12 classic Midway games, including Rampage, Defender, Bubbles, Robotron, etc. And they claim that they're the original versions of the arcade games, but they're really not. Like, I mean, they're close, but when I was playing Rampage, it felt more like the NES game and not like the actual arcade game.
So, I mean...
Oh, yeah, you see that, ladies? Get a shot of that button finger, though. You see that? Huh? Yeah. Coin op all night.
Well, now, does that bother you just because they're claiming, like, this is super, like, vintage, it's like being back in the 1980 whatever?
You know, I'll let it go. I think it's basically...
it's worth calling them out on.
Yeah, it's one of those like all-in-one remote games that you can get at like a software boutique in the mall, but it comes in a fancy stand with the stickers on it. There's an audio-video input as well in case you want to run a DVD player to it. But here's my gripes: small screen, it's only like 14 inches,
Yeah.
and these joysticks, they're a little on the kludgy side, as we say. $500 at Target. If you get this for your kid instead of a 360, though, he's probably going to cut your throat in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, your kids will probably run away.
Yeah, he'll gut you with a Sonicare toothbrush.
I mean, it's cute. It seems kind of, I don't know.
All right, let's get it out of here.
Yeah.
Let's get it out of here.
Get it out of there. Get it out of
Get it
there.
out.
Now, Kevin, moving on now. I always welcome the opportunity to make fun of a politician if they deserve it.
Yes, and most do.
And most do. Some more than others. Case in point, you know, our government, we live in California.
Our governor.
Governor. You know him.
I just came up with that right now.
We live in California, and our governor is none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
For real.
Yeah,
I mean,
and we
know.
voted him in.
It's
We did it
something
for the
that
novelty, I think. But
yeah,
he's
I
in
mean,
there.
the people of California voted him in. He won fair and square. He's been our governor for some time. People are starting to kind of think, maybe he is not perfect.
Right.
Maybe he's, you know, kind of a weird choice to be governor.
A little bit.
Well, you know how sometimes sort of embarrassing videos are uncovered about people?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
They probably wouldn't want to surface. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But enough about you. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think, has taken the cake with a strangest.
Oh, is this the one where he's doing a little...
It's not that
backstage?
one. No.
Is it the one where he's doing a little...
Not that one? But you're kind of
No?
you're getting warmer.
The
This
one
is
where
from
he's doing the old...
1982.
I don't even know what it was. I was going to do something really bad, but okay, go.
Let me just show you.
Show me the video. What is it?
1982. All I'm going to say is carrot and sucking.
What?
Check it out.
I teach you some English. Okay? It's biting. Biting. Good. It's biting. Good. Then the next one is put it in again. And not biting, no. Like this. Good. Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to say, apparently he is teaching a woman in Brazil to speak English. Arnold Schwarzenegger is teaching a woman whose Portuguese is her first language to speak English.
It looked like the beginning of like Rocco's Animal Trainer for some reason.
And
but,
there's a
interesting.
carrot, and that's very phallic, and I'm uncomfortable.
I'm totally comfortable. Today we're taking questions about anything, and I'm serious, Sarah.
Anything,
no,
anything.
Sarah, I'm serious.
Well,
anything.
Oh.
We're an open book.
No,
okay?
not anything.
Well, not anything,
All right, but anything.
Anything.
Besides that.
Give us a number. Give us a call. 800-839-7880. Of course, you can email us through our web format at attackoftheshow.com/askus.
And you can chat with us, too. Our RC chat room is up and running and on fire. Chat.g4tv.com. It's the place where cool kids go.
Seriously. And you're all cool.
And you're all cool, and we love you. Now, when we come back, we'll get into a fierce debate over points of articulation with Toy Fair Magazine's Gareb Shamus. It's all next.
I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. My first taste of carnival came at the nightclub Oba Oba. Adriana promised me it would help me understand the carnival triple threat: the Bunde, the mulatta, and the samba. Cheers. Sierra? How do you say? Sauchi. Okay, Sauchi. Yeah, power? Health. Okay, Sauchi.
Wizard Entertainment founder and CEO Gareb Shamus has built an empire on the backs of Mego Spider-Man figures, and he's here today to wave a metallic fist at the hot toys for this holiday season. Gareb, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Thanks for coming on. So the Toy Fair. You know, you guys, you cover toys, but normally when I think of like toy coverage, I imagine, you know, kids in their backyard in the dirt, and there's the G.I. Joe figures, and it's like item G4 is this, you know, you guys have a very unique voice about this. And
yeah, we like to have fun. I mean, this is all about toys. So we like to pose the figures and really create the really funny situations for them and really bring them to life. I mean, it's really important that people that are into this, you know, to really have their characters. That's what they appreciate.
Now, I got to imagine that the office where this is produced is just one messy cubicle after another with vinyl, and I'm sure there's Nerf wars and everything else going on.
We have toys everywhere. I mean, there's no corner where there isn't a toy hanging out somewhere.
One of the things I love, it's the Twisted Toy Fair Theater, which I don't know if we can even see it on here, but this is kind of, how do you even define Twisted Toy Fair Theater?
It's basically your action figures come to life. We put them in real-life situations and see how they deal with it in an over-the-top way.
And do you ever get any flack, like from the toy creators, or are they on board with it?
The toy companies love it. I mean, they sit there and they just laugh how we do that. I mean, one of my favorite ones that we did involved probably about 100 Smurfs and one Smurfette. So.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with this.
And now the Smurfs can perhaps be a little litigious at times. You didn't catch any flack for that?
No, because it's parody, so we'll do it once, and then that'll be it.
And it's always easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Exactly.
Right? That's how we get away with everything on the show. And it's almost a little Robot Chicken. Is there a connection there? Did they?
A few of the guys that worked for me are working on Robot Chicken now.
Oh, that's great.
So,
nice. And you hate them with a passion, or?
No, they worked for me a long time. Those guys. So.
That's great. So now you brought some good stuff for us. Now these are all you brought some toys that are coming out for the holiday season.
Yeah, we have a lot of great toys that are going to be coming out this year for the holidays that people can pick up. So we brought a whole bunch of them here for people to see.
What is? I mean, it seems not. I wouldn't call it a resurgence because toys were never waning necessarily in popularity. But it just seems like there's a figure for everything these days, and they're getting more and more professional. Like,
well, it used to be that the companies couldn't produce a toy line unless they could make millions and millions of dollars.
Right.
Now, people can do shorter runs, so every toy you can imagine has come out to marketplace.
Right. And because of the limited run, perhaps they could still make $1 billion because they're limited edition.
Right, they can do collector edition, maybe make it a little bit higher price point, a little bit more articulation, more color to it. It's really fantastic.
All right, let's start off then. Let's get into the goodies that you brought. First bad boy here, little Invader Zim action.
Yeah, that's Mega Gur. He's the main robot that works with Zim, and here we have his little doggy suit that he comes with as well, so he could dress up.
Little 2-for-1 action.
Yeah, causing a lot of mayhem here on Earth.
That's so great. Now, what is this? This is all vinyl right here?
Yes, this is all a vinyl, and it retails for $39.99.
Oh, not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's a perfect little cube, man.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, so that's the Zim. Now, we have X-Men Legends. Now, this is cool. This is all, you don't have to buy. Can you get these separately? Because I know the pack we took this out of, it was all in one package.
Yeah, what this is a mega pack that comes out, the Marvel Legends set. All 5 figures come in it. It retails for about $75, and this way you can get all the Legends all in one pack, and it's really super articulated. I mean, even their toes move up and down. I mean, it's really incredible.
Do we agree with the choices of X-Men for the Legends
of course,
pack?
Yeah, definitely. You got to have Wolverine, and Beast is always great, and you know. Got to have it all.
All right. So again, that was about $75.
Yeah, $75 for the set of 5.
Not bad at all. Now, I've seen 1,001 Batman and I've seen 1,001 Spider-Man figures. You told me that these are different. These are a little more special. So tell me what's going on.
Yeah,
with this
that's
Batman
from DC Direct, and also that line. What they do is they have characters like Superman and Batman that have been done so many different times. So what they do is they'll take an artist that has never worked on the book before, and then they'll create the characters from that form. So this is a guy named Ed McGuinness that had done the first series here that's out this holiday. And it's just his take and his version on the main characters.
So with all these different, renditions of these characters, are we seeing multiple figurines coming out at the same time, or are they staggering the runs of the toys?
No, what they'll do is this is the first series that's that came out on the Superman Batman line with Ed McGuinness. And then what they'll do is in a couple of months they'll have a line by Mike Turner, which is his version and his take on the characters.
So they'll be milking you all year for that.
Oh yeah,
cash,
definitely.
Which is great. They're brilliant toys. Now,
yeah, and they did a great job on that.
This guy here is just wicked.
Oh
Vinyl little Hellboy. What's going on here?
Yeah, he's an incredible figure. He retails for about $50 from Mezco. And Hellboy was just such a huge success at the box office. They're already working on the second movie, and they just announced that they're going to do an animated series with Hellboy. And this is a new figure that they did for the holiday, also a vinyl figure. Really takes after the comic book version of the character.
Do you guys ever just get together in the office with toys and bang them together and make action figure noises?
We do that every day.
Good. That's because that sounds like a utopia.
Oh, yeah, I got to do that.
All right, finally, Mr. Skellington here, I think probably my personal favorite of the bunch. What's going on with Jack?
He retails for about $40. What's really great about this figure is The Nightmare Before Christmas has really resurged. It really never lost its popularity among collectors, but it really has been resurfacing now where people are taking notice.
Right.
And the company NECA produced this figure, and it's got 12 different heads to it.
We see them all here, a head for every
so
expression.
You can really go to town with whatever mood you feel like being in.
It says Jack's O-face there, very nice. So what is this guy retailing for?
That's $40.
$40, not bad at all. Some good stuff.
And every month you could change the head on him.
So this holiday season is going to be pretty amazing for the toy collector.
Yeah, we got a lot of great stuff.
Good stuff. Thank you so much for coming on and
you.
sharing it. We appreciate it. Toy Fair number 101. Pay attention, folks. It's on newsstands now. It might be behind a Vanity Fair or a Details, but dig for it. It's worth it. Now, once the show feels you've suffered enough, I have a first 50 to walk you through, and Brendan visits a man obsessed with rockets. It's Freudian. You'll see.
A wise man once said, Mars is no place to raise a child. That man, so to speak, was Elton John. Well, Brendan found his own Rocket Man. He lives in the Midwest, and he's actually a pretty nice guy. See for yourself.
I'm here in Bloomington, Minnesota, at the home of a man who knows a thing or two about rockets. You can call him the Rocket Man, and I'm getting a tour. So join me, won't you? Rocket Man.
Brendan, come on in.
All right.
Welcome to my playroom. You know, if you look around, what I'm really interested in is speed. And if you want to go fast, you got to put a rocket on it.
How long have you been the Rocket Man?
I would like to say more like how long have we been the Rocket Boy, because actually I started messing around with rockets in 1951. My old saying is, you know, some people close their eyes and see women, I see rockets. This black rocket car here is powered by a 7,000-pound thrust hydrogen peroxide rocket motor. It will burn 30 gallons in 4 seconds. This car here, the white car here, this holds the kilometer record at the Bonneville Salt Flats. We got a rocket-powered scooter, which I'm building for my son right now. His real name is Buddy Rocket Man Michelson. You know, I had to put a Rocket Man into someplace.
Your son's name is Rocket Man?
Yeah, that's his legal name. My son is going to be the youngest Rocket Man. He's 5 years of age. Before he hits his 6th birthday, he's going to be ready to take a run on this. And I built a rocket-powered toilet. I call it the SS Flusher.
Can you use it? Does it actually work? Is it a working toilet?
Oh, it's a working toilet. I didn't want to go down in history as the nicest thing I ever built was a toilet, but this thing turned out pretty nice.
Kai, this is the rocket belt.
Yeah, it's a rocket belt. This is one you can fly with.
This is out of the future, right?
This is in the future. They'll fly for about 26 seconds, and that's 5 gallons of fuel.
Have you ever flown this?
No. There's only been a few people that have actually flown these.
You were the first amateur team to put a rocket in space,
Yes,
right?
That's right. May 17th was at the Black Rock Desert. It went 72 miles, and with a speed of 3,420 miles an hour. That's not only the highest altitude that an amateur ever put a rocket into space, we also set the world speed record with that speed. Oh, you just got to work a little hard, and they'll get it.
So if you want to know more, or if you just want to browse the Rocket Man store, head to our show notes where there will be links eventually.
When you were younger, did you have any sweet toys like a scooter with a friggin' rocket attached to it?
No. I have a fear of fire. So Rocket Man might not be my new best friend, but what about you?
Gotcha. Like, we had like a broken go-kart, and my dad was, you know, you're lucky to look at it, son. Like, this dude's strapping rockets for his kid. That's awesome.
I know. The 5-year-old is like the coolest kid. I had like a pink big wheels with streamers on the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Did you have the little things in the spokes that make the noise when you...
Yeah.
The spokey dokies?
And the tires are made of plastic.
Those are awesome. All right.
It was a good year.
Now let's look back, shall we, at how I spent almost an hour of my life. It's something I like to call the first 50.
Woo!
Saying it in the booth. That was a little wollery.
Favo.
That's the first 50. It's no big deal. That's what the kids are doing on the streets. They're like, dude, did you see that thing on the... Huh? Yeah, 50. Yeah. So, all right, the game.
So game.
Everybody knows what this game is. They should know what it is, but now it's finally available on the console, which normally is a horrible thing for a PC port. I was teasing a bit, but I won't anymore.
All right.
It's Half-Life Deuce. Half-Life 2.
2.
You know, it's out on the Xbox now. There it is. The title screen alone will send shivers up any gamer's spine, Sarah.
And down.
Up and down. Yes, it goes both. It's bi-directional. The thing here is that we all know Half-Life 2 is an amazing game. It won so many Game of the Year awards. It's perhaps one of the single greatest first-person shooters ever made, yada, yada, so on and so forth. The question is, does it translate well onto a platform that is essentially being, you know, phased out for the 360 for a next-gen console?
Yeah.
Does the Xbox have what it takes to run it? And oddly enough, yes, it does.
So were you really surprised about this?
I was very surprised. You know, like, granted, I of course have pretty much the ultimate gaming machine at home, so I'm a little
Of course you
spoiled.
do.
I can run Half-Life 2 in all of its high-def, widescreen glory,
Right.
and it looks amazing and runs at a good frame rate. However, most people don't have, you know, $15,000 PCs sitting in their living room. They've got a $300 or $400 console, and it runs it well.
So their experience, you think, is as good as yours?
I would feel totally okay. Like, because here's the thing: I play Half-Life 2 on the PC. If a sloppy console port came out, I would say, no, you gotta play this on the computers where I want.
Don't even bother.
I would have no problem recommending this to somebody who has an Xbox and saying you'll get the Half-Life 2 experience on your Xbox. Take a peek at it. It runs really, really well. All the scripted events, of course, seamless. The voice acting, huge environments, yada yada.
Right.
It's all about the physics, though. You know, the physics are all intact. I was wondering if you know, the Xbox was going to be able to handle all the shaders, all the effects, and the Havok physics as well. Watch this soda can. Look at that. Realistic bounce off the head, Sarah.
Kevin, I want to ask, I mean, why, if the Xbox is being phased out, I mean, why now?
Why is it being phased out? You know, some people wonder about that because it does have. I mean, the Xbox still has plenty of legs in it. It still has plenty of life in it.
It sounds
As
like
you can
this
see
is a
here,
great experience.
Yeah,
you don't even have to have the fanciest computer.
No, it definitely is. I guess I shouldn't say it's being phased out. It's just there is a new console coming out, so it's going to get overshadowed in that stretch. But this is still an amazing game. For anybody at any point, but you know the controls feel solid. The frame rate actually holds up nicely, even in like big outdoor areas when you're running around. Now, one thing you'll notice is that the loading, it seemed to happen a bit more than it did on the PC part. But at least they give you a status bar, and it's pretty quick. It zips on by. Very good there. And of course, endless fun with the gravity gun later on in the game. It's the Half-Life 2 game that you love.
Kevin, it sounds like you spent less than an hour of well-spent time.
I actually played it more than an hour, even though I've played Half-Life 2 3 times.
Wait a sec. It's supposed to be the...
It was I stopped caring about it after 50. But I just found myself playing. Yeah. Just look at the gameplay graphics. Seriously, again, this is on a current-gen Xbox. The textures are all top-notch. Frame rate, rock solid. Well, not rock solid, but solid enough. Kind of doughy solid.
Almost rock solid.
Yes, rock solid
Nearing
enough.
rock solidity.
Yes, exactly. Put it in the oven a little bit more. And then great controls. The reticle is a little bit hard to see it sometimes when you're aiming, but when you highlight over an enemy, it does kind of brighten up for you. So they definitely put some thought and some time into it. Presentation, top-notch. The menus are good. It all runs well. The sounds are great. If you don't own a $3,000 PC, you cannot go wrong.
Well, Kevin, I'm floored.
I was too. I was really
Half-Life 2, it's
honestly
back.
surprised. Yeah, it's back and better.
It's a rebirth.
It's better than any other PC to console port, probably. It's really good. So
good
grab
for
it,
50.
get it. But stay put, because we still need you. Why, Sarah?
Well,
Because the feed works so much better when someone's actually listening or pretending to.
just try. Work with me.
And maybe we'll take some calls.
Yes!
If we feel
Ask
like
us
it.
anything, Dave?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Welcome back to the show. Now, I know you guys fear change, but just bear with me here, okay? This is important. Pay attention. Starting Monday, November 28th, Attack of the Show will no longer be airing live at 4 p.m. Pacific time. That's right. If you live on the East Coast, you'll still be able to watch us live at 7 p.m. Eastern. But if you live on the West Coast, you'll be able to catch the show at 7 p.m. Pacific time. It's just not going to be live. Got it? So to recap, AOTS, the show you're watching now, airs at 7 p.m. regardless of where you live, but it's only going to be live on the East Coast. Confused? Bitter? Great. Great. Let's try something that's easy, though. This week's Boost Mobile Live Band is over it. Woo! Now, throw out all notions of actual news. Why? Because it's the feed.
All right, since only a computer nerd would actually search Google for help in planning a murder, is it really surprising that search terms will now be admissible as evidence? Looks like they are, actually. According to the Register.com, a North Carolina man accused of murdering his wife had the terms neck, snap, break. Neck, snap, break, rather. Entered into Google along with depth and topography information for the lake in which her body was found mere days later. Now, these terms, along with 10 hard drives, were seized and admitted as evidence in his trial. Ouch. From now on, Google will automatically respond to the combination of neck, snap, break with the query, do you mean incriminating evidence? Of course, it's easier to just click on that I'm feeling guilty button. Works every time. Now, in a world where terrorist thugs like Osama bin Laden and his al-Qaeda henchmen kill thousands of innocent people, one man must take a stand. That's right, America has been pushed far enough. Now, if Homeland Security has a name, it must be Bruce Willis. Yeah, the Die Hard star announced on allegedly national TV show Rita Cosby Live and Direct that he will personally pay $1 million to anybody who turns in an al-Qaeda leader. He'll be offering an additional $50,000 to anybody who can figure out a way to work in Assalamu alaikum, mother effer, into his next movie. Before you head out into the desert, however, be warned that, allegedly, the $1 million bounty is being awarded in Planet Hollywood gift certificates. Ugh. Now, those of you who regularly watch Smallville already know what the rest of us are just learning. Aquaman is so hot right now. The most useless JLAer has Hollywood smelling big bucks and fish. First, a proposed Aquaman movie formed the basis for several episodes of HBO's Entourage, and then the water-breathing hero appeared on an episode of Clark Kent's Creek, also known as Smallville. Now, it seems the WB has greenlit him for his own live-action series. As soon as the writers figure out how to make scuba diving, love interests, and underwater bank robberies feasible, they're good to go. Now, proving that the ocean isn't big enough for two effeminate superheroes with embarrassing powers, word is that director Chris Columbus has dropped out of Marvel Comics' similar Submariner movie, putting that film's future in jeopardy. But it's okay because, unlike Aquaman, nobody pretends to like the Submariner. Not even ironically. And finally, if you're a store owner in a rural town and you're tired of kids hanging out in front of your shop, sucking down Slurpees, what can you do? Well, try the mosquito. The British Sunday Times is reporting that this new device is designed to emit a high-pitched shriek that only registers in the ears of youngsters. Adults won't hear a thing. Now, the theory is that by annoying kids, it'll keep them from loitering and prevent those things that happen when groups of teens hang out for long periods. You know, fights, graffiti, pregnancy, the whole lot. If it doesn't prove effective, however, work is already underway on other things that will annoy only teens, like fusion jazz, the Charlie Rose Show, and as a last-ditch effort, a help wanted sign. Yeah, and that's the feed. Get a job.
Help wanted, huh?
I feel like my mouth is numb today.
Help needed. Great.
Yeah.
Let's take some calls.
Okay.
Let's do it. We have time. Taylor's on the phone from Las Vegas.
Hi, Taylor from Las Vegas.
Hi, how you doing?
How was
Pretty
Vegas,
good.
man?
Hey, I wanted to know if
All right.
Sarah played any musical instruments.
That's great.
Do I play any musical instruments? No, not currently, although I used to play the piano.
Little rusty trombone?
No, I used to play the piano, and actually, in 5th grade, I played the trombone for a year.
See, that's what I said. You're a little rusty at it, but you did play it.
It's funny how you like.
I remember
it's
you
weird.
saying
said
that you
and then
played the
it wasn't even-
trombone.
Yeah.
I listened.
You know, Kevin,
Sarah.
I'm actually lying. I played the trumpet. I wanted to
Oh,
play
did
the
you?
trombone, but it seems so manly. You know, all this.
The giant slider?
I didn't know how to do that. I was 5th grade.
What songs did you play on the
5th
piano?
grade. Songs on the piano.
Do you remember any?
Nothing really good. Ode to Joy. You know, I wasn't even at Fur Elise
I'll
level.
give you that.
I sucked.
Oh, wow.
I was
All right.
terrible.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Justin on the phone all the way from Los Angeles, California. Justin, you there?
Hi,
Yes, I am.
Justin.
Big.
How's the old weather in Los Angeles?
It's decent.
Good.
To say the least.
Yeah, I was like
Cool.
looking for a window.
Mid-70s, you know, winter.
It happens. Got a question for us, man?
Yeah, I was wondering, Kevin, what's your favorite sleeper hit game?
Oh. Now, how do you define sleeper hit? Is it one that didn't sell well or didn't get reviewed well? Or
Sleeper
One
hit's
that didn't
usually the
sell
thing
well.
that is most surprising that it's turns into such a big deal.
Okay.
Sleeper hit of the season.
See, he said didn't sell well, though. That's why you have to ask these things, you know. You got to know. You got to know.
See, I don't know. We have different definitions.
I think, you know, my favorite, I don't know that it is a sleeper hit, but perhaps Amplitude. It's just one of those games that I love that no one else seemed to for some reason.
What about Conor Murray Dumasi?
Well,
Wasn't that sort of a sleeper hit because nobody really thought much of it going in?
Yeah, it was like a very sleeper hit, but then it got to the point where it became a hit, obviously. You know, they made a sequel and everybody
sleeper
knows
hit,
about it.
Still a hit.
True. Yeah, it was a sleep at first. You're right. But
I'm on some sort of crusade
someone
here.
shook it like a baby and woke it up, and now it's popular. So.
You're not saving anybody!
And Vib Ribbon, by the way, even though it really never became a hit. It's just a sleeper. The show may or may not be back after this, to be honest. You'll just have to stay tuned and find out. But we may have gems of the internet when we return. Or not.
Or not.
Or not.
Yeah.
I'm Brendan Moran, and this is my book club. We discuss the books that matter to you. Sherry, Christine, Margaret, Deborah.
It's Brendan Moran's book club.
Oh, hello, and welcome to Brendan Moran's book club, the warm fireside chat of popular literature. Today we're going to be discussing the classic novella by Stephen Randy Davis, C++ for Dummies. I thought this was an excellent book. The language is clear and concise.
Language? What am I supposed to say to my fiance to have him stop peeing all over my toilet?
Oh my God! I know. It's so ew.
Ew, right? Middle of the night?
Lady, what do we all think about the sections on Functions Act?
My Chris is always trying to access my functions. Oh my God! I know. I've seen him do it. I've seen him. That's so funny.
All right, maybe we should talk about the section on syntax and semantics.
Gary's cheating on me.
Oh my God!
No. Honey.
I can't believe
Oh my God,
he's
so sorry.
doing that
It's
to
dog.
you.
He's such a dog.
You know what?
No, it's not your fault. Stop it. Men are pigs.
You know what? You are
it's
so
not
much
you.
better off alone.
So,
Bye-bye.
if we could, let's just focus.
Wait a second. You don't pay me, man, okay?
You're the boss of us.
No, stop it.
Okay, ladies,
You don't tell
it's
me
all right.
what to do.
Okay.
You do not tell me
all right.
what to do.
Well,
It's Brendan Moran's book club.
A short time ago, in a boardroom far, far away, someone came up with the concept of a Verizon broadband battle. This week we're playing Sniping Jawas in Star Wars Battlefront 2, which lets you play as the heroic rebel army or the evil clone army, unless you're talking about everything up to the last 5 minutes of episode 3. Then it's the heroic clone army. Or are they the stormtroopers? I don't really know. Whatever. Just pick a side and shoot. Shoot the other guys. It's the object of the game. To register, go to our website and click on Join Our LAN Party. That's where you get all the details and all the links to get started. And we'll see you Thursday for the LAN Party. It's going to be fun. Fun. Now, life of the party, chicken of the sea? No to both. Gems of the internet.
Bring it in.
So, Kevin, you know how you can, like, do something cute on the internet and send it to a friend? Like,
Sure.
here's, your online birthday greeting.
Right, here's a lame Blue Mountain card that's
Here's a lame-
spamming you like crazy,
I know,
and you
don't
hate me for it.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
I think that, this holiday season, there's plenty of reason to send somebody a card. Let them know you're
Sure,
thinking of them.
of course.
But why not do it in a more original way? For example,
Okay.
how about with a bloody finger? This is bloody finger mail. And I could send you something really cute like, I love you, KP, and send it to you. And I feel like the blood and the dripping and the hand and sort of
God.
just sort of the gnarliness of the whole thing means more.
It definitely reminds
than
me of the
a
holidays.
simple, I love you, Kevin, because that wouldn't, this really resonates.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course. It hits me in a special spot.
So that's the bloody finger.
Do we know why the finger's bloody? Is there any backstory, or we just know that it is, in fact, a bloody finger?
You can make up your own. I mean, there's a variety of, it was, well, anyway. It was bitten off a pack of wolves.
Oh,
that's what I think.
I like that.
But it could be a lot of other things.
Okay,
too.
good.
All right, moving on now. What kind of haircut do you prefer most on a woman?
Ooh, definitely not the mullet. I like the long layered curly.
You like the long layered curly?
A little bit,
kind of,
yeah.
The LA cutesy girl kind of thing.
Yeah, I like good
Well, some men some men are really into the bob haircut, and that is why there's now a bob haircut appreciation page for men far and wide who love the bob. You know, bobs are really cute.
What is that?
I suspect that this is a wig, but let me
see more, because I'm not familiar with the bob. So.
Now, they really get deep into this. For example, you can choose your color.
Okay.
You know, we'll go with rainbow, any blonde. We'll go with brunette.
Okay.
We'll say, you know, sort of a medium length.
Yeah.
We'll say with bangs,
Yeah,
because everybody
bangs
knows
are hot.
that bangs are hot.
Bangs are hot.
In any sort of a format, and then we'll go with a thumbnail view here. And now you have a variety of pictures
look at those bobs.
to, you know, I don't know, look at by yourself late at night at your computer.
All right.
Not really sure why. Anyway, so, you know, Bob's appreciation. Bobs are hot.
Okay, what else do you have? Tell me you got another one.
Finally,
Man.
I have jumpsuits fit for a king. This is Elvis wear, Kevin. This is Elvis wear. You wonder how all those Elvis impersonators get all their garb.
The wonderful,
right?
wonderful attire.
There's so many of them. They're in Vegas. They're in, you know, Graceland.
They're in
all
Vegas,
over the place.
and they're in Vegas.
And they're, you know, in Tennessee and stuff like that. So you can get custom tailored jumpsuits or shirts, even kids wear, for example. How about the Aloha?
Oh, yeah, Aloha.
Oh, Aloha. Or I particularly like Burn in Love.
Oh, that's like a drive-through wedding chapel.
And this
waiting
even
to happen
kind of
right
shows
there.
you know, how it might look on somebody who's, you know.
Here it is in action.
Kind of pudgy. And, you know, and finally, prices, very reasonable, you know,
what are we
ranging
talking?
from about $600 to $1,000.
Oh, you know, not bad.
Elvis wear.
For Burn in Love or the Aloha?
Oh, my gosh.
I love
You
the
kidding
action
me?
pose.
So if you like these gems, and I know that you do, you can find all the links at attackoftheshow.com. Just ask politely, and you shall receive.
Oh, very sweet. When the show returns, we're going to pimp your MySpace site in a last-ditch effort to get you laid. You don't want to miss it.
Gems of the Internet is brought to you by Laser Tag, the ultimate game of electronic tag.
On the next Attack of the Show, find out exactly how easy it was for the $1 Million homepage to rake in the cash. Then hate yourself for not thinking of it first. Plus, this week's TV Tuesday is like the Terminator meets Top Gun. Can you handle it? And finally, training camp host and former NFL running back Eddie George chuckles during our paltry attempts at push-ups. That's the next Attack of the Show, coming soon. Pimping an Xbox or a big wheel, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's just some glue and a handful of fake jewels, but pimping out a MySpace site, now there, my friends, is an art form. It's a very, very ancient art, passed down from many years. The Seneca Indians actually were the first to pioneer it.
Which kind of Indian?
I had a pair of rollerblades from Target when I was like 12, and it said Seneca, and it had a picture of an Indian on it. I don't know if they are actual Indians, but there you go.
Native American.
Either way, they were rollerblades. I don't know the brand.
Attack of the Show.
Yes, well, we're talking about MySpace. We tricked out our Attack of the Show MySpace page, and we're going to tell you how we did it. Very simple, very elegant. I get yelled at all the time for my MySpace page.
Well, it's crap.
No, it's default, which is nice. It's clean, it's efficient,
Mine
it doesn't load
is too.
40
Mine
videos.
is too.
There's
I
no
have
giant 3D sparkling text or whiny emo Linkin Park lyrics.
Or a music video.
Yeah.
Every time you refresh, it starts over, so you only
14
always
of
hear
them.
the first 15 seconds.
Yeah, there's
That
some
makes
guy.
sense.
Some guy posts 3 music videos in the right-hand column, and then you've got yours. So anyway,
Just
here's what we
shoot-
used.
just shoot
We
'em.
used MyGen Profile Creator to
Okay.
tweak this, and it's probably the best one I've seen out there. This is how easy it is. As you can see, there's a little sample profile down there. This is kind of what mine looks like default-wise. But let's say you want to change the background color. Guess how easy it is?
How easy?
I'm going to pick, and I'm going to say, let's go with that one right there. Boom. Background of the page changed to that.
So you immediately
eye-searing
get a
red.
little preview.
Exactly.
So you know what you're dealing
Change
with
the
here.
thickness of your borders. Yeah, 23 pixel borders. That's hot. That's a nice frame.
That's starting to look ugly. That's starting to look like
good
a
frame.
MySpace original.
You can change everything, the colors of the borders themselves, the tables, the text. It's all completely interchangeable. So check out the Attack of the Show page.
cool.
This was standard this morning.
Yes.
We updated it. We got a little checkerboard action going on.
You know, this is tasteful.
It's
I like
very
it.
tasteful.
Yeah.
It's clean. It goes. Someone's complaining about my page here. I haven't seen it yet. But little video. Look at that. What everybody's MySpace should have a video of me on it. Clearly, that's going to get you some top 8 action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No? All right,
Top
moving
8,
along.
Whatever.
We decided to do a little page swap.
We did, because both of us have fairly boring pages, and why not? You know, it's kind of like it's like trading spaces. Like
Exactly.
we're redecorating for
we're
each
wife
other.
swapping, essentially. You know, and your 3 friends get to see it, and my 8,700 some odd friends get to see it. So it's cool. You know, exposing it to
I
eyeballs.
appreciate it if you just stay away from my wife.
Sorry about that.
That'd be cool.
Here it is. Are you ready to see your page?
I am.
I went emo. with it, and I'm sorry, don't hate me. But look at that. Look at the 3/4 perspective, blown out contrast.
That's kind of what I do at my desk. I'm always trying to seem really really
pensive and distant.
hip.
Yeah. Look at this. Hold on. I even gave you a video. Look at that.
Oh,
I never knew the
Kevin,
guy.
aren't you sweet?
Right.
But my background, now that's really the nicest. It's sort of a dead carcass. Is that what I'm
Kinda,
looking
well,
at?
it's dying and decaying at the same time. You can see some innards. There's something going on
Some
there.
Lung cancer.
It's much better than the default, and I went to 3 years of graphic design school
Well,
for
Kevin,
it, so
I gotta say, I don't know if I would have chosen this, but you sure capture the essence of me.
that's what I do.
Mhm,
You
on
look
MySpace.
depressed and sad.
Now, are you ready to see yours?
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Okay,
So
let's
just
see
click
it.
on this little tab
All
here,
right,
and this
all
is
right. I
Kevin
haven't seen this
Pereira's new page, courtesy of me.
Here it is. Let's go. Boom.
And
Oh my
we've
God.
got an insane clown
Wow.
posse of sorts.
Wow,
Yes, we've
I'm
got,
a juggalo, apparently.
We've got
This is great.
clowns.
What do you? Oh, you put a video too.
We've got a video. Go ahead and see what it's
All
all
right.
about.
We're going there. We're going there. Let's play the video.
This is like your Christmas present, but early.
I really don't want to unwrap it though. Oh, are you kidding me?
Kevin, this is so you.
It's
You're
so
like a little
old.
monkey.
I get it. That's
Yeah.
lame.
So you've got, it's very, and if you look at it really quick and you don't see the clowns,
And the crew laughs.
and it seems patriotic.
Oh, my.
Seems patriotic, but really it's crazy and sad.
I have a tiled clown image, and all right.
So-
well, what we decided to do was have a little fun with it. Now that I've seen, and by the way, it crashes Firefox. That's awesome. Way to go, Sarah.
Well, you're gonna do something to do it right.
Here's the thing. Again, my page, 8,000 friends, billions of views. It's no big deal. Don't get me wrong.
It's
I'm
because
just
you
that popular.
You begged for them
I
on
hoarded
national
out.
television.
I actually did hoard out quite a bit.
Yeah.
MySpace.com/Kevin Pereira. No trailing slash or else it'll crash. But we decided to see whose page might you want to see like this for the entire week. There's a bit of a challenge. Go to attackoftheshow.com
Oh, great.
and vote for who has to keep their MySpace page this way for a week, and then you can get the sites that we use to pimp this out on our website as well.
I think our viewers know. What
I think
the
they
wise
know
choice
exactly
is.
what to do, Emo Lane. Let's keep it like that for a week.
Something's in my eye.
Yeah.
Now, need to get up, really, because we're going to be doing that couch thing at the end of every show. You know, we do this. We did it on Friday. Doing it again today. Does it still come as a surprise to them?
Firefox crashed.
Weird.
It crashed. Just a reminder, folks, tomorrow Heisman Trophy winner and former NFL running back Eddie George will start taking gamers off the couch and onto the field. They get some tips on real sports, and Eddie gets to chuckle at out-of-shape gamers. It's really quite the win-win situation. It's called Training Camp, and it's on Tuesday, November 15th at 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific. Those are night times. So
And
push your
Eddie
bedtime.
is going to be on our show tomorrow.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
you know, he can tell us a little bit more about it.
It's good. I've been bulking up in prep. I don't want to look tiny.
Oh,
so it's
poor
good.
Kev.
No,
It's gonna
it's
be
good.
pretty sad
I can
for
take
you.
him. I can take him. It's fine.
Hey, all right.
good.
We'll see.
Shoulder spear.
You want to check in with the MySpace page, Paul?
I really don't, actually, but do we have to?
Yeah, we do.
All right, let's see it. It's only been up for what, a big minute? Yes, there we go!
What?
Sarah, so is that it? Is the poll over? You have to do it for a week? Yeah, that's it.
No!
That's. Oh, it's not over.
not
they're
over.
saying. When does it end?
I don't know. When does it end?
I don't know, but as long as your bar stays a little bit longer.
That is so
great.
lame. I don't even use MySpace.
That's well, you got to start now. Emo Lane.
All right.
Yeah, let's
fine.
get to the IRC chat room and see what's going on.
Elite lane. Okay, Disco Potato wants to know if AOTS weren't nerds, would they rather be jocks, emos, goths, preps, punks, or just regular old people? That sounds like something from Ferris Bueller.
Want to take it?
Wow.
I have a take.
Definitely not emo. That is so not me. Just
Look
not,
at your MySpace
you know.
profile. Pensive, horn rimmed glasses.
What would I rather be? Well, I don't really feel like I am, you know.
I think that's a trick question. Like, everybody's a nerd or a geek. Like, yes, you could be a
Totally.
jock, but you're still a sports nerd.
I
You're
mean,
still
sure
like a
we
football
are, because
geek.
we're like, yay, you know, computers are fun, but it's cool.
Everybody's a geek in something. There's car geeks, there's sports geeks, there's music geeks, and I like being an Attack of the Show geek because it's like you cater to all that stuff.
You like panties? You're a panty geek?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm really sorry.
I don't know. I don't even know what you were. Okay, we're gonna go.
Guess I can't keep
I'm
a
gonna
secret.
go.
Thanks to our guest, Gareb Shamus.
Yeah, thanks for that.
See you guys tomorrow. That was a Monday show.
Wow. Look at that.
Computers on Attack of the Show provided by Intel. Game on. Power up. Take control with the Intel Pentium Processor Extreme Edition.